Welcome to G67 2.5E1. I'm going to be doing just a little bit of adding and subtracting of positive and negative decimals. I think the most important thing here is to decide right from the beginning what the heck you are really doing. Well, let's take a look at that for a second and see what am I talking about. Let's take a look at number 17 here. You come to 17, you say to yourself, what the heck am I really doing? Well, there's a double shot here. So even though this is written as a subtraction problem, because you're subtracting a negative, you're actually adding here. So let me just make this a little tiny bit bigger so you can see. And I'll do a few of these problems. So go ahead and set it up. And remember, when you're adding or subtracting, you should always take and line up the decimal. Now I put the bigger number on top. That's just my habit. I'm adding. It doesn't really matter. If you're subtracting, you have to give that some thought as to whether you're subtracting a positive number or a negative number, and we'll get to that. So here 4 plus 9 is 13. Here's the 3, here's the teen. Now we have 10 here. 10 plus 7 is 17. Here's the 7, here's the teen. We've got 3. Now we just carry the decimal right down here. This isn't where you count the decimals. That's when you multiply. And adding, you can just simply think of this as $19.40 plus $17.90. We give you a total of $37.30. Okay? Let's take a look at another one here. How about number 20? What are you supposed to do first? Ask yourself, what the heck am I doing here? Well, these are different signs. You have a positive and you have a negative. So you need to find the difference. Well, when you find the difference, you're subtracting. And when you subtract, you have to put the larger number on top. So I'm going to do $17.17 minus $1.81. And we already have kind of an idea in our mind that our answer is going to be something around $15, a little more than $15, and it's going to be negative. So I've already drawn a circle over the negative answer because this has a greater absolute value. So it's going to be negative, just not as negative as $17.17. So let's go ahead and subtract here. I can do 7 minus 1, that's 6. I can't subtract 1 from 8, so I'm going to make the trade here. Now I have 11 minus 8, which is 3. And I've got 6 minus 1, which is 5. And we've got 1 minus 0 is 1. I've got, line up the decimals. $15.36, and it's negative. And I know that I'm on. I already did kind of a pre-check on that. So I know my answer is, it makes sense. All right, let me just jump up here and do one of these ones that's got some, there we go, right here. This one here's got a lot going on, number 16. So for number 16, we've got first of all, we've got a negative number minus the negative numbers. Well, here's the double shot right here. This is going to make this easier. So now all of a sudden, we've got a negative number and we're adding a positive. So really, what the heck are we doing? Really, we are finding the difference between these two numbers. Again, it's going to be negative, because this one is so much larger. Again, it's like $18 minus $6. So we have like 12 bucks. So let's go ahead and put this down. We've got negative 18.278, and we're going to subtract 6.8. And I'm just going to put some 0 placeholders here because I like everything all lined up. And we really don't need to put this negative symbol here because we just know that our answer is going to be negative because we're finding the difference. And of course I had to put the large number on top when you find the difference. So I put a negative symbol down there just to remind me in case I, for some reason, forget. 8 minus 0 is 8. 7 minus 0 is 7. We can't do 2 minus 8, but we can do 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. And this is a 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Put our decimal in. We came up with $11.47. Again, I love thinking about that in money. It just helps me make sure things make sense. So $11.47 and 8/10 of a cent. Bam. All right. Let's do 1 down at the bottom. These ones often freak kids out, so we'll just do one. We'll do number 28 here. What the heck are we doing? Well, we've got 3 numbers. First, we have to take care of these ones here, and then we'll deal with this other stuff. So we have a negative 13.6 plus 12. Well, I can almost do that one in my head, but those are different signs, a negative and a positive, so I have to find the difference. So I'll put the bigger number on top, 13.6, and I'm going to subtract 12, and just to make it easy, I'm going to make it 12.0. So when I do that, 6, 1, I have 1.6 left. Now, is it positive or negative? Well, this one has the greater absolute value, so this is a negative 1.6. So let me write out now what I have. I have a negative 1.6 minus a negative 15.5. Well, this is a double shot. So now what I'm really looking at is I've got a positive and negative number here, so that means different signs. So I have to find the difference here. So let me just go over here on the side and do this. Put the big number on top, so we have 15.5, and sorry about that, 15.5, and we are going to subtract 1.6. 1.6. Looks like my answer is going to be about 14. So we trade out 15 minus 6 is 9. I've got 4 left over. 4 minus 1 is 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. So I have 13.9. Notice I just bring the decimal straight down. 13.9, which is very close to what I thought it was going to be. So 13.9, and this had the greater absolute value, so that is a positive 13.9. So 13.9. All right, good luck as you work through these problems.